She said, she asked if, because we are born in this suburb of Quebec City, she asked if our perception of this suburb changed during the project. For me, I think yes. I think I hated this suburb before this project because I think it's boring there. I was thinking it's boring there. And you know, a suburb for us is like a playground for those teenagers, but it's also a jail because you, they have nothing to do. They go in the park, they just go in the street, go make party in the basement of houses, but it's not like living in a big city when you have so much activities. There it's quiet at 9 o'clock in the evening. And I prefer to move and go to the downtown of Quebec City. But yeah, and I think that made me like more this suburb because we filmed it very, not like in a boring style. We didn't make it gray or raining. It's sunny and it's colorful. I think the way we shoot it, it's a nice suburb. It's not yeah, it's not kitsch. It's not that. Sometimes in movie we see the suburb very yeah, kitsch, very yeah, stereotype and very boring, and we don't want to show that. And they didn't choose this suburb, and we don't want to judge the teenagers, and we don't want to judge the suburb as well.
It was also, we wanted to show the earthy side, you know, the terrestrial side of this part, show that this part of a planet. So you see the sun, the moon, trees, the way the landscape is very large sometimes, and it was, yeah, to show that they are living there in this little planet.
And for them, it's the center of the world. But I'm sure for you, this space is not the center of the world. It must be like, seems to be like Pluto.
I may just pick up on what you're saying about wanting to show this is their center of the world, their down to earth, their soil. But then you have all these fantastic shots of Nassau, and how do those aspects work together?
Yeah, but this, I think, well, you know, the linking with Pluto, we can talk very long because this is the question people ask first. What's the link with those images? I have to tell you something. These images come at the process of editing. We didn't want it to include it at the beginning, but that makes so much sense for us because we wanted, the link with Pluto was there, and we wanted to just show the liftoff of this rocket, and we asked Houston, the NASA, yeah, we wrote to Houston, that's strange, and they sent us the cassette of the building of this probe. And we saw that, and we were like, this is better than the movie. Images are so beautiful. So we included in all the construction of this sound and of the probe. And this probe gonna explore Pluto in 2015, and we can to do the same thing with the suburban teenagers. And yeah, we can talk a long time about Pluto. And Pluto, it's that was a planet, and then it's not, and there were always a fuzzy identity about Pluto. And you know, when you're a teenager, you want to discover yourself. You have this problem of you wanted to know where you're gonna be in 10 years or what you want to do in life. And this movie is about identity as well. So I think this is one of the answers about this link with Pluto, but there are so many people always come to us and say, maybe it can be this link, and we say, yes, we knew it since the beginning that Pluto is a very rich symbolic, yeah.
Yeah, you know, on a it's or there is two treatment in clearly in this movie. There is an hyper-realistic treatment that is really close to documentary, and a dreamscape that is really different. And on a scale on a screen, so we said it would always almost leave the place because it was too. But on a screen so big, it's sometimes because the realistic treatment. The shots are close, really close, and there's a lot of movement. So it can do this on a screen like this. Sorry, but so we wanted to alternate those two treatments, and the first one is so that it's really more when the teen are together, and they are confronting themselves a lot, and you know they try to. Find to be to have their point and to find their own way among the others, and when the film evolved, the more and more we see more and more this dreamscape treatment where we show more the hidden part of them, and it's also more poetic and more, and you have also this, we wanted space for the audience to think and think about what he saw in those scenes and just find his way too in this. And the more and more the film evolves, the characters are going into this other treatment as well. So we film them in alone a lot of time, in a larger scale, and the camera doesn't move or move very slowly. And it's when they're alone and they're confronting to themselves and to this trying to find this essence and this meaning to themselves, and not trying to be someone else in front of the others.